Racing, missing it there, Smooth Plane. Have a look at the speed from Where's Poppy and booting over Uncle Tommy and holding the rail. Cluster. Oh, it got awfully squeezy and Cluster held the lead. But have a look at Miss Envy. She got the best run you could ever think of. Miss Envy takes over now. Cluster's a length away. Deep out was Uncle Tommy, railing hard, Smooth Plane. Midfield might have been. They break clear from Sweet Sundown and Chapel Road. Miss Envy the leader. Smooth Plane's coming. Miss Envy and Smooth Plane. Miss Envy digs and wins. Oh, what a win.
Yes, and that was, of course, Miss Envy taking out the National Distance Championship in Adelaide last weekend in what was only her 12th start. Hello and welcome to the Wednesday preview. You're joined by me, James Broadhurst, and of course, Miss Envy's victory extends this period of dominance for WA in the National Sprint. We've now won 4 of the past 5 National Sprint titles, and what a run it's been for the Sandgropers. Should also make mention of a Raiders Guide taking out the National Distance Championship. First time ever for Tasmania, so well done to the Tassies there in the National Distance. Right, well that was behind us. Let's look ahead because we've got some really nice racing ahead of us over the next few days. Let's get stuck into it and let's start with Northam tomorrow night. We haven't covered much of the Avon Valley circuit, but there's a really interesting race I want to have a look at. It is race 5, grade 4-5 over the 509 meet to Journey, and we've got a really good field for this one. Some of the big guns here are Bagnaya jumping out of box 3. This dog is 3 from 4 over the trip, but was a beaten favourite last week. He started poorly, got pushed wide and got too far behind the pace. He can begin better and he can feature in this race. We've got Eugenius in box 4, winner of his past 2. Very capable greyhound, but does face a step up in the quality of opposition for this race. Out of the pink is Sunset Pacquiao. Nice win last week and is racing in really good nick of late. The concern for him is the wide draw here. Shimmer Dream is jumping from box 6. Shimmer Dream's past month or so has been superb, but he lowered his colours last week to Rare Speed. Just couldn't hang with Rare Speed's, well, speed. Not too many have of late. Let's have a look at that race. Shimmer Dream is in green and Rare Speed is out of the red, and just look at his launch.
Rare Speed leads a length over Shimmer Dream at the first turn. Third is Carter Axelrod. Fourth is Elsa Baloney. And last of all, Trevor's Gift. Rare Speed, 3/4. Shimmer Dream is trying to challenge, is in within a length, but now Rare Speed rails and gets away again. Carter Axelrod runs on. Rare Speed corners 2 in front of Shimmer Dream. Another 2 to Carter Axelrod, and it's Rare Speed winning by 3.
So Rare Speed has now won his past 3 starts. 2 back, he clocked a PB run of 29.15. He gets the pole again for this week. He's the dog I want to be on, but look out for an improved performance from Bagnaya. At Mandurah on Friday night, we get another opportunity to check out this short course beast, Unleashed Mayhem. This is him last Friday from box 1, and he was sharp following a few weeks away from the track as he stepped up to free-to-all level, no probs at all, and led all the way.
Unleashed Mayhem 2 ahead of Lil Bit Twisted giving chase. Then Our Benson winding up, but Unleashed Mayhem is out in front. Here comes Our Benson. Unleashed Mayhem is trying to grip on and does. Unleashed Mayhem 3/4 Our Benson.
Unleashed Mayhem has box 2 for his next assignment, which is also a 400 metre free-to-all on Friday night. He clocked 22.32 last week, but we know he can go quicker. He's posted times in the 2020s. His record over the 400 at Mandurah is now 10 wins, 3 runner-up placings from 13 starts. And now he runs headlong into a clash of the titans between himself and Sunset Hornet. Sunset Hornet is out of the lemon in this one and is just off her best at the moment, so it's going to be tough for her. She's only saluted in 1 of 6 starts since she returned from a short break in late July, and that was over the 488 metre journey. Can she improve? Of course she can. Can anything else play a role here though? Well, Our Benson will charge home as he always does. Question is, can he be close enough through the early and middle stages though? Really not sure you can go past Unleash Mayhem the way he's racing at the moment. He's the one I want to be on for this one. Another really cracking race that we've got at Mandurah on Saturday night I want to focus in on is race 4. This is the free-to-all over the 488 metre journey. And the big question here is, can they catch Crumble Manelli? Crumble Manelli was back to his exceptional best in the Peter Thomas final last week with that paralysing early zip that has carried him to so much success. When he jumps like that, he's almost unbeatable. Almost, that is, because he's got another test here on his comeback tour as he faces some really stern opposition in this race, including the likes of Barbecue Man and Molfetta Cruz. Last time we saw Barbecue Man, he was third behind Miss Envy in the WA Sprint Championship, but prior to that, he'd won 4 straight. Those were at Northam, though. He's been good, but not quite as effective at Mandurah. Can he jump well enough to put the lasso on Crumble early and be in a position to strike late? That's the key to his chances in this one. And what about Molfetta Cruz out of box 7 here? He won in 27.09 last Saturday. He's in superb touch at the moment, and with the vacant box on his inside, this wide draw won't trouble him at all. He's a huge threat in this contest. Those are the big 3 for this, but as always, Sunset Comanche can be expected to run on, and we've also got Inside Scoop here. Handy chaser, but will need to make the most of box 1 to play a role here. If Crumble Manelli begins like he did last week, he's going to be really hard to run down, but don't discount Molfetta Cruz and Barbecue Man. They loom large in this race. We're also chasing tonight at Mandurah. The first of 13 races kicks off at 6:41 p.m. Free entry, as it is each and every night here at Greyhounds WA. My best bet comes in race 5, number 2, Patriot James. Yes, I'm going again with Patriot James. I backed him last week. He did pretty much everything right. He got to the front, led for a long way, and just got rolled in the late stages by a stronger running dog in Torino. Expecting him to find the lead again tonight, and I'm backing him to hold on. So race 5, number 2, Patriot James for me tonight at Mandurah. That's it for the Wednesday preview. Hopefully you can make it down to the track, but either way, we'll catch you next week on the preview.